see where it lands. All right, it's going, it's slowing down. It's going to be, ooh, cheers, Kim. Okay, cheers. Look up. You're on the video board. Cheers. There we go. Cheers to greatness. So we'll have Kim. Love it. There we go. Cheers.
Keep an eye on Io now. He's going to be dribbling the ball. Go ahead and roll it. Now, he's going to get it here. He needs to, now freeze it. He needs to keep his dribble alive. He gets up in the air, and they're constantly turnover. That has been hampering the Bulls. They get up in the air. You've seen Kobe do it a lot. They get up in the air. They have no one to throw.
Here with nowhere to go, one of the original partners sings the game. There's White on the drive. Vucevic leaves it up and just grazed the rim. Got it. Tim Hardaway Jr., another veteran on this group. This fires on a three. Vucevic drives on the smaller Asar Thompson. Had it. Defensive player in just his second year. Trying to figure out the offensive end.
Good two-way player.
Nice defensive play by White. Finds the slam dunk contest participant Buzelis. Was in San Francisco on Saturday night. It's Max McClung and Andre Jackson and Stephens in Sacramento. Another one. Hardaway misses, and here comes Buzelis on the push. Buzelis.
Good defense by Kobe White with the steal on Tobias Harris, and immediately looks.
Buzelis with his 30th dunk as a rookie. It's Dallas. There's alley-oop, little back cut.
Here's his first point guard. He's not trying to score, but he can score.
And he comes back with two. Him guarded by Dosunmu, same draft class. We talked about this matchup 8 days ago. Dosunmu takes a lot of Cunningham with a strong hook.
You got to remember, Cade Cunningham is 6'7".
Weighs about 230, down to 7. Dosunmu stepping back behind the three-point line, rebounded by Hardaway.
Booch inside a little bit, post up, try to play through him. Everything's on the perimeter.
Cunningham off target. Giddy another Buzelis after 3 minutes.
That's a good defense.
Upper that won't go. Good job by Vucevic to keep it alive, and it was last touched by Tobias Harris. Both came in, and Giddy was there for the follow. Bulls crashed that time and end up with Thompson back, lobs it up top, and Harris is able to lay it in.
I tell you, Thompson is a really good young player.
Get the sense that's a player that they're going to want to extend relatively soon. Good cut by Giddy, good pass by Asar Thompson is playing hassling D, but it's thrown away. Bulls get it back. The pass, the Bulls hold on. Here's Giddy. Drives, kicks, open. Trey Jones for three.
To see if you're Billy Donovan, your big man going down.
He is helping generate points as he has all year. He's got 5 assists in Bulls, and the Pistons are up 11.
The Bulls have to get better at help defense. And that was a drive to the basket, a direct line. And no one stepped up to help Patrick Williams on that play. Defense by the Pistons. Montego came all the way from the other side to try to contest that shot. Should have been an and one.
Breather. Beasley, that is his 206th three-pointer this year. Edwards has made 220 for Minnesota. By Herter, Jones let Schroeder clear and lays it in. Good patience by Kevin Herter that time, too.
You gotta remember, Kevin Herter was a guard, though. He played
the push. White all the way. Williams was denied by the rim. Smith is able to grab and score. Allen out of G League Ignite, Modest Buzelis' teammate last year. Beasley off the screen, his second three.
Yeah, they do a good.
Set a wild last week. Another one goes down for Beasley. Threes now.
You got it.
Detroit was 0 for 6 from 3 to start the night. And Beasley has caught fire. So 2 shots for Kobe White coming. The next City Edition night will be after the All-Star break, February 22nd, a Saturday edition duffel bag while supplies last. Lock in seats at bulls.com/city. Casey Johnson has a little bit
learned about himself during that period. He said it was very difficult because obviously he was a young player in the league, and you're separated from the team when you're going through that the cure for those ankle surgery woes, and he's obviously been very healthy since then. He said he feels like a similar vibe with this franchise. He feels fortunate to be with what he said was his 3rd straight professional franchise.
But 2, I thought, during Wemby's rookie year. White misses a 3 and kind of developed by Collins. Stewart hits a 3.
You know when he's hitting threes.
And Fontecchio, the rebound.
Well, that's a quick shot by Julian Phillips.
4 threes for Malik Beasley, who looks like he is about to pass Sadiq Bey for the all-time Pistons record for a single season. 23. Pulls himself at 19. Herder had it stripped. Herder throws it away.
This is a team that now has some really good veterans, good veterans to come in and play with these really good athletic young players that they
the attack. They left him open, so he takes it through. Holland across the lane, missed it. Collins another rebound. High up downhill, and he scores. It was under 500. Then the calendar turned, and these guys locked in on the defensive end, and that's what
they do now. They're trying to get these younger players to develop so they know what they have going into the summer. Buzelis really is the key in this development push right now.
He's at the scorer's table, so he'll get prepared to come back into the game. Here is Schroeder. Rebounded by Trent with the Bulls, but he's had better seasons. He has ability. A strong defender. Stewart uses his strength, though, to score. Draws a foul. Foul on Beasley, so for his three-point shooting, he's now picked up 3 fouls. Stacey, to your point, look where the Pistons are now. More wins that play in playoff spots. It started 4 years ago with Cade Cunningham, and now here he is as an all-star. And here's J.B. Bickerstaff taking this program to the playoffs potentially.
Well, and you remember, it had to be miserable for that young players. But you know what? You don't want young players to get used to losing. You don't want that. They've got some kids on guys want to win, man. You know, they want to compete. You got Thompson now, another young player.
There's Holland, the rookie. He was the
what's the pieces that you're going to add with these guys that are going to be good veterans, guys that can still play and do it, but also are good vets in the locker room. And they're going to show these younger kids, how to be pro. Very similar to what we had when we had DeMar DeRozan here.
Jones and Buzelis.
Well, and another reason, too, Monty Williams, he was going with these veteran guys. And they weren't getting the job done.
Vucevic
is that, if the commitment is to develop, it's not about wins and losses. Guys that are much more experienced than them, but if you think for a second that this team can...
That play, and you're a 22-year-old kid, how do you not put in that type of effort from a guy like the guy who's been doing it for a long time in this league? There's a putback by Stewart.
Once they've tasted wins now. So this young team is like, hey, man, we're pretty good.
We should play with like this.
Yeah, let's go. I think that, when you look at it, everybody, hey, forget the play-in. We're trying to get into the playoffs.
Vucevic the rebound. Just his second of the night in 9 minutes. He's over 6 from the field. Getty, Cunningham the rebound. Vucevic back and down Stewart.
Somebody's got to dive. Leave a guy down there by himself to go one-on-one.
Schroeder to Stewart, and the Pistons they've got a 34-point lead. They got blitzed in that second half, giving up 77 to Golden State. And 1 point trailed by 25.
Oh, man.
That's to out. And you pointed it out immediately. What stuck out to you there?
Well, they're locked in. They're locked in as a group. They pulled together and said, hey, I guarantee you the conversation was, hey, man, don't let up. Don't let up. Put the pressure on them.
None of their shots hasn't had to do as much work so far. Cunningham spins.
Kobe saw that spin. He should have been right there. He should have been right there.
Williams got blocked by Asar Thompson. Rebound with an excellent defensive possession again. And he just powers through Herder and scores.
Because look at he's playing a straight up D.
That guy's got all defensive team written all over him in his future. Herder, no. Vucevic the rebound.
Tobias Harris wants you to challenge it.
Well, you talk about being locked in. He feels locked in enough at this point in what is a 41. Again, that's Harris, Vucevic's old Orlando teammate, being the veteran in that role. Bulls are 0 for 18 from three-point range.
To set some screens, you're going to have to play basketball.
Vucevic, Dosunmu, Williams, Javon Carter, and Kobe White are in. Still the starting 5 for Detroit. Cunningham knocks it down. He's into
60% from the field during the first half. Bulls are right now at 20%. 0 for 18 from the three-point line.
White, that was deflected by Cunningham. And Excellent defense by Thompson. And he is fouled.
The screen right here, boom, gets over there and forces the turnover. I tell you what, boy, they got a...
Last year, due to a blood clot, he was able to make his debut right around Thanksgiving this season. Two-time overtime elite MVP and champion. So he made some noise coming up in the Rockets. He has become a starter for that group. Each of them have the same middle name, XLNC. The letters together spell...
He is solid. He is solid for them. He can handle the ball.
Yep. Up for Duran. Here comes Kobe White. Now that time Thompson gets called for the blocking foul.
They're getting butts whipped right now, but in a matter of time, they're going to be a team to watch.
Finally gets out of the fantastic
20-second drought.
100 seconds left for what has been off of the Pistons. It'll be Bulls ball.
And one of the things that you want to see this team recognize, we've been saying it all year, is like...
Finally out, Sumo hits a three. It took nearly an entire half and 21 attempts to get one. Cunningham to a cutting Tobias Harris, and that is the 7th assist for Cunningham.
That was a nice little move underneath the basket.
Now the run for Thompson from Hardaway.
Oh,
my God. Vucevic and one, and the Bulls will have a chance to get to 30 and a half for us, and he lets us know that in the 59th season of Chicago Bulls basketball, that's where we're at right now, down 40 at halftime. Right now, they are down by 42 points.
Shooting 60% from the field. And their bench has really played well. They're 35 for some pressing defense. You know, playing a little bit different offensively.
Cunningham, no.
Defensively, digits.
Vucevic against the big body of Duran. Out to Williams for three. No. The Bulls. Cunningham knocked or banged into Brandon Schwab, the official. They both seem to be